What's up, everyone? It's me, Bobby G, and you guessed it, I'm back for another Contraption Maker puzzle. And if you've been following along so far, you'll know that, well, we've been getting our butt kicked on the I Like a Challenge section. So, I think we should just keep going. On to Bunker Bamboozled. Light all 3 rockets, but be careful not to break any of the fish bowls. Okay. Well, these puzzles I normally find to be a little difficult because it's always tough to know where things begin. And normally, of course, we hit the play button to see what the moving parts are. But that doesn't always help us sometimes because we have to do a lot of things almost at the same time. Need to light, of course, all 3 rockets at some point and not hurt any of the fish that are sitting here. And there's 4 fish bowls. So the only moving part that I can see, of course, is the blimp, and of course the 5 ball that's going to go over to the right-hand side. So, okay, well, obviously we need something to get triggered from the 5 ball. What can get triggered? I think the only thing that initially makes sense to get triggered is a hamster cage. That's the only thing I can see that kind of gets a kick start from something slamming into it. So alright, well of course we need a conveyor belt to go with our hamster cage, but I don't know what it's going to do from there. Of course we have a generator here next to it, but I don't know if that would make any sense to just get it going like this. I'm not really sure what to do about that at the moment, so let's just think about this a little more critically for the time being. We need something, of course, to light our little lighter down here, and as I'm looking over to the left, of course, we're going to be using, I'm guessing, this cannon to go and hit this and eventually get it lit, but that's a lot from here to there because now we're already not focused on the pool ball. We're already focused down here because this is what's going to light up the cannon, this contraption over in this area. So goodness gracious, what on earth could even be the point of beginning here? Really I'm not seeing it quite yet. Of course we're going to need a light. The light is going to hopefully power up. No, I don't think that's going to be it actually. So I'm thinking that maybe this light bulb is going to need to power up this generator. Alright, but how are we going to do that? Well, of course we need a few things. We need a few things to happen for that to take place. I wonder if the blimp here will help us at all. Let's get the speed all the way up to the top. And alright. Well, that's one way to get the light turned on, but I don't think that's going to help initially. Well, maybe it will. Hold on just a second. We're obviously preventing the pool ball from getting triggered here. But what will that do for us otherwise? Well, can we get something like this? No. And I also kind of feel as if, I don't know. I don't feel like that's what we're supposed to be focusing on at the moment, to be quite honest. I don't feel as if that is what we should be thinking about. However, I'm still kind of stuck on what else we could even be trying to do. This basketball looks like it'll eventually maybe get pushed off the left-hand side, but I don't know what would do that just yet. I really don't know what would do that just yet. We'll really need to think about these ropes here. I think we really need to think about these ropes. There's obviously a rope pulley here for something. Jeez, but what? Okay, well I thought actually that the pool ball was going to get the basketball going for us, but not really quite. Not quite, I guess. So what on earth is supposed to happen with this rope pulley? I have no idea why I'm as stumped as I am, and I'm really not sure how we're supposed to light this rocket either. It's pretty much out in left field there. I don't see a way really to get it lit. Well, I take that back. I'm guessing that probably... Okay. Okay, I think maybe this section of the puzzle's starting to shape up. Once we get this lit here at the solar generator, the motor will go. Hopefully this will cause the cannonball to go over to the left-hand side, and that maybe will turn on the flashlight and light up that rocket there. But we're still kind of stuck with, okay, how do we even get this light turned on? Now we did notice that if we do this, we kind of get the light pulled just because the blimp is trying to go in a certain direction. That doesn't really help us too much, though. Doesn't really help us too much. Let's see if we can... Okay, and that doesn't even go the way we'd want it to. Unfortunately, I knew that that was going to happen, and actually we don't need this full speed, so let's think about this for just a second. I feel a little all over the place. Quite honestly. Okay, that'll still turn it on. So we're going to need a gear or two. And anytime we have a couple gears together, of course that means that it's usually going to switch the direction of whatever conveyor belt is trying to move. So, let's see. Hopefully we can get this light bulb to light up. Perfect. There goes one. Alright, well that was a lot of work to get one rocket going. And I'm not necessarily convinced that it's what we should be doing, because, well, this poor blimp is, I really think, going to need to hit over here. So this is maybe a temporary solution that hopefully we'll get another idea as time goes on here as to what we could do differently. But as of this very moment, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at this very moment. So, we have one rocket lit. Let me make sure I'm not crazy. And I really don't feel as if that's going to help us out very much. I really don't. Unless this light bulb can do two things at once. And at this angle, as you can see, it doesn't even get lit. It doesn't even get lit, unfortunately, at this angle. So that is a shame. That is a shame. What if we put it up here? Okay. Well, that's something. That is something, isn't it? I wonder if we can get something like this going. Is that enough room? It is. Okay. Well, that's two rockets. That's two rockets out of three. And so far the pool ball has nothing to do with it. Now, here is where I think we're going wrong. I think we're probably doing this wrong. Just because if we were able to light this cannon, I think maybe we'd almost be finished. But how are we going to do that is obviously the question. Don't know how we're going to do that. Yeah, unfortunately, I am not too sure at the moment. This is like a really big, it's a really big kind of strange puzzle. And I don't see how we're going to solve the last part. I really think I'm approaching this from kind of the wrong angle. But I don't see an alternative at the moment. I really don't. Don't know what would be coming over this way. Really do not. Let's forget about this light for just a moment. Maybe this blimp will help us get this soccer ball, get something going here. Like, okay, so that fell down. Well, that actually isn't going to do much for us at all, is it? It's going to fall down here now, and big deal. So I really don't see what the point of that is at the moment. I really do not. That'll make the teeter-totter go that way. So what? So what, ladies and gentlemen? I don't see how that's going to help us either. Does this get anything going? Now, there's a whole host of things going on here that we're plugging in. I don't see why, like, I don't see why we'd even need all that. Of course, we need the rope to get off of here. Let's just test what the heck's gonna happen here. I don't think anything. Right. And as I predicted, not much of anything. Not much of anything. I really don't think that this light bulb can do two things at once for us. Okay. I was waiting for that to happen. So, of course, we need probably this conveyor belt to at least... I don't know, at least be in the way somewhat here. I think? Is that going to allow enough room for the... Yeah, that should get stuck up there. So, alright, well, that solves that, I guess. But now, we're really not any better off in this department. I don't see how this light is going to do both things. And if we try to position it just so, I bet it'll end up not lighting it. Oh, wait! What? Oh my goodness gracious. Let me figure this out. Now, okay. What on earth is the official puzzle going to be? Because this cannot even be near it. Let's start that over. Oh my goodness. I just want to get a grasp on what the heck just happened here. So we get these two gears going on this motor so that it'll, of course, send the cannonball, jeez Louise, over to the left-hand side to get the flashlight lit, and that'll take care of that rocket, and that's it. We just slap on a rope onto this blimp, get one of our lights to go right in the middle here. Now, I can't think that that was one thing they were hoping to have happen here. I did not expect this light bulb to hit both magnifying glasses. I really did not. And then all we have to do after that is get this conveyor belt to just get in the way of this basketball. And is that really it? How many leftover pieces do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, and there it is. So, wow. Whatever I did certainly did the trick, but I can't think. Let's take a look at the official solution here. It's a little small, and as you can see, look at this. We have a very large band going here with some gears. The motor is hooked up here. I was thinking something along these lines. Okay, got the jack-in-the-box down there. Wow. So as you can see, there are more than one ways to skin a cat, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't even know what to say about mine. That was a very strange solution here, but it worked. And you know I'm always about getting the job done at the end of the day, but that's a very strange one, folks. Well, you know what I say, a victory is a victory, and Bunker Bamboozled, we were not. So thank you very much for watching. I'm only going to fit one puzzle, I think, going forward into these videos, just because in this more difficult section, they do take up a lot of time. So I really do appreciate you guys checking out this video, and as always, we'll see you next time.